Efforting is not the same as excellent. In fact, they're quite often at odds. Yet people frequently get them confused. I want to explain. Efforting is a state where you are trying to force a result through sheer willpower because deep down you don't trust that you are supported. Now that is a tough pill to swallow because excellence, however, is a state of devotion where you bring your highest skills to a moment because you trust the value of your own light. That's your true self. If you feel like you're doing everything right, but your life feels heavy, it's not a lack of discipline. And for many people, it is being trapped in this high-functioning trauma response. I know that's a bit tough to say it so bluntly. So today we're going to look at the difference and how to finally stop trying so you can actually start creating and share your ultimate true self with the world rather than the appropriate person you have been encouraged and conditioned to be. So let's begin. Efforting can be characterized by that specific internal clench. Some might say it's that tightness in your jaw when you're waiting for an email, or even the erratic breathing as you race through your day with that never-ending to-do list, where you're already in the next hour before this one is even finished. But often your intentions are absolutely heartfelt. I so know this because I have been there, and you're so pure in what you want to achieve that you don't even consider it efforting. In fact, you might call it doing your best, or even label it excellence. But your body will be taking note of everything that's going on here because gradually it gets deeply exhausted, often ending up chronically fatigued and always in the need, desperate for a massage. So I want you to reconsider your approach to excellence. When you are efforting, your focus is entirely on the perceived lack of the result. You are trying to fix a situation or prove your value to a client, to a partner, to family, and even to yourself. And this is why we over-deliver, we undercharge, and we walk on eggshells. We think we just need to do more, and then we'll finally get there. We'll finally be able to rest and breathe and be proud of ourselves with that sense of achievement. We've made it. But you can't do this forever. Efforting is actually a form of control. It's the ego saying, it's all up to me. It's the belief that if you stop for a second, the momentum will vanish. And this is why high achievers are so scared of being useless, because without the effort, some high achievers don't even know who they are. Yet excellence is an entirely different story. It's not about doing less work. It's about the quality of the energy you bring to the work. Excellence is a sacred offering. It is the disciplined refinement of your craft, fueled by love, not fear. And when you are in that state of excellence, you are a sophisticated antenna. So you're not pushing the river, you're not using your oars on the boat, you are learning to flow with the river, the wind that has the sails of your sailboat. Think about the difference between hosting a dinner party because you love the art of hospitality, that's excellence, versus hosting it because you want people to see how wonderful you are, that's efforting. One leaves you feeling energized and vibrant, and the other leaves you depleted and eventually absolutely exhausted. Excellence is an expansion of your soul. Efforting is the contradiction of your nervous system. It's a learned experience, it's not who you are. And it's based on earlier life or earlier lives. It's based on trauma responses, it's based on your conditioning. So how do you move from force to flow? This is a shift from efforting to excellence. I'm going to share with you in one word. Quit. You have to quit the belief that it's all up to you and sink into this deeper knowing that you are fully supported. Firstly, by life itself. That's the universe. And then naturally, people around you and the circumstances, they will also support you too. Why? Because when you believe you're supported at that core subconscious level, life will always reflect that back to you in the printout of your life. Always. We will always prove our beliefs to be true. So the struggle is not the prerequisite for success, your subconscious beliefs are. To start this shift, let's consider where you might be efforting without even realizing it. To start this shift, look at where you are currently doing the most. Are you over-explaining yourself because you're afraid of being misunderstood? That's efforting. Are you staying late on a project just to ensure your value is seen? That's efforting. Are you saying sorry for the things that you don't need to say sorry for? No apology required. That is efforting. When you catch yourself in the clench, I invite you to stop. Take that one deep conscious breath and ask, what would this look like if I fully believed I had my own support team of cheerleaders who celebrated the real me, my true self? Or what would this look like if I already trusted I was already enough? And that is the doorway into excellence. It's the moment you stop blocking yourself by being the busy person and start being the channel for your own brilliance. Because if you're wanting to be a high achiever, your best ideas, your deepest connections, and your most magical moments are not on the other side of your next hustle. They are waiting in the space you create when you finally relax that grip on life, that grip in your heart, that grip in your muscles. Stop trying to win your life and start allowing yourself to receive it. Move from the construction worker of your reality to the architect of it. I'm Phoebe Mack, and we're going to deep dive into this deconditioning conscious awareness over the next few weeks, because it's time to stop exhausting yourself in the name of being good or being appropriate or being busy or whatever your story is, and start being truly, effortlessly excellent. Stay tuned. Watch this video for your next step.